Three veterans and a cop stopped an active shooter at a high school band competition, and a group of Navy Seabees rescued an elderly couple whose car was submerged in a swamp. Welcome back to Good News Friday. On February 1st at Pasadena Memorial High School in Pasadena, Texas, high school bands from the area were getting ready to have a competition. To help out, some of the band dads were moving equipment around when they heard people yelling that there was an active shooter. Air Force veteran Abram Trevino, Army veteran Adam Curao, Marine Corps veteran Efrain Castillo, and Houston police officer Joe Sanchez immediately ran toward the screams. There, they found 83-year-old Dennis Brandel standing with a handgun which he had already used to shoot a 26-year-old man. The four men wrestled Brandel to the ground, and Sanchez took his handgun and then he took his belt off of him to use as handcuffs because he didn't have any with him. While he was subdued on the ground, he kept saying that someone was trying to kill him and his wife, and Curao said that he seemed scared. Thankfully, nobody was seriously hurt and the victim is expected to make a full recovery. It does seem like Brandel suffered some sort of a mental break, so hopefully he's able to get the care that he needs. Now we go to the swamps outside New Orleans, where builder second class Thomas McLaughlin, hospital corpsman first class Marcos Ramirez, equipment operator first class Andrew Warren, and at least one other sailor who wasn't named were on their way back from an exercise when they came across a three-car accident with one of the cars submerged in the swamp. They waded through the waist-deep mud and water to reach the vehicle and found a pretty frightened elderly couple inside. The men carried them through the muck back up to the road, where Doc Ramirez checked them out and the others involved in the accident until paramedics arrived. As a nice little cherry on top, they even went back into the swamp to get the couple's personal belongings from the vehicle. That's going to do it for this week's episode of Good News Friday, but we'll be back next week, and if you have something that you think we should talk about, go ahead and shoot it to my email at kyle.gunn@taskandpurpose.com. As always, you can find our stories from the military community at taskandpurpose.com, and you can also follow along right here.